Continuing with our journey of zero trust with Microsoft solutions, we now move on to applications, the third pillar. Applications are the engines that drive modern organizations, enabling employees, partners, and customers to connect, collaborate, and deliver value. However, they also represent one of the largest attack surfaces in today's digital landscape. Threat actors target applications through compromised credentials, unpatched vulnerabilities, malicious APIs, and shadow IT. Without the right controls, these weaknesses can lead to data breaches, unauthorized access, and disruptions of critical business operations. Hello, I am Cio Rodriguez. Let's now move on to the application pillar of Zero Trust, where organizations secure access to critical business systems and data. Centralizing application access is key to Zero Trust, ensuring consistent authentication and reduced risk. Organizations should use Microsoft Entra ID, formerly known Azure AD, as the single identity provider for all applications, cloud, on-premises, and SaaS. For legacy or internal apps, Entra Application Proxy enables secure publishing without VPN dependencies. Finally, enabling single sign-on or SSO reduces password sprawl, improves user experience, and strengthens security by consolidating authentication through a trusted identity provider. This unified approach not only simplifies access management, but also enforces centralized security policies across all applications, making it easier to monitor, control, and secure user activity. Securing access with conditional access ensures applications are protected based on context and risk. Organizations should apply conditional access policies that consider factors like user identity, device compliance, location, risk level, and application sensitivity before granting access. For high value applications such as HR, finance, or security systems, enforce multi factor authentication to add an extra layer of protection. Finally, strengthen controls by blocking access from unmanaged devices to sensitive apps while allowing limited browser-based access to less critical resources. This adaptive approach balances security with productivity, ensuring only trusted users and devices access applications securely. Protecting and governing SaaS applications is critical to managing both sanctioned and unsanctioned services in a zero trust model. Organizations should use Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps, or MCAS, to monitor shadow IT and ensure visibility into all apps being accessed. Next, apply policies for risky behaviors such as detecting mass downloads, unusual file sharing, or suspicious login patterns to reduce exposure. And finally, enable real-time section controls that allow organizations to monitor user activity, block risky downloads, or apply watermarks to sensitive data. These measures ensure SaaS usage is secure, compliant, and aligned with organizational data protection policies. Strengthening application security is essential in a zero trust model to ensure apps authenticate and interact securely. Organizations should use app registration and service principals in Entra ID to manage application to application authentication instead of relying on static credentials. Next, assign least privilege permissions, avoiding unnecessary or excessive graph API rights to reduce the attack surface and minimize risk. Finally, for applications running in Azure, use managed identities to remove the need for hard-coded secrets or credentials, improving both security and operational efficiency. Together, these practices enforce secure authentication, proper access control, and secretless operations across applications. Applying data-centric protections in applications ensures that sensitive information is always safeguarded regardless of where it resides. Organizations should integrate Microsoft Information Protection (MIP) to apply and enforce sensitivity labels across apps like Office, SharePoint, and Teams. These labels classify and protect data automatically, ensuring consistent security policies. Next, it's important to control how sensitive data is shared or downloaded, restricting external sharing or applying encryption when necessary. Finally, implement data prevention policies or DLP to block risky actions such as copying, printing, or uploading sensitive data to personal or unsanctioned applications, reducing the risk of data exfiltration. Monitoring, detecting, and automating responses is the final step to securing applications in a zero trust approach. Organizations should first collect app sign-in and usage logs in Microsoft Sentinel to gain visibility and enable anomaly detection. Next, they should leverage user and entity behavior analytics or UEBA to identify unusual patterns such as abnormal access times, excessive downloads, or suspicious sharing activities. Finally, organizations must automate remediation actions to respond quickly, such as blocking access, triggering MFA challenges, or isolating risky sections when suspicious app behavior is detected. This automation reduces attacker dwell time and ensures faster, consistent protection. Having completed or go over applications, pillar number 3, next we move on to data, the fourth pillar of zero trust. Data is the most valuable asset, and protecting it is the ultimate goal of every security strategy.